So, as I have teased, we are going to go now to Bill Brewster with the Harley-Davidson Museum. Good afternoon, Bill.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. So, I kind of teased it a little bit. You have a very special display, a loaner. Tell me about this bike.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have the great fortune of having on temporary loan and exhibit for the public uh, the Harley-Davidson motorcycle that was ridden by Bob Uecker. It's his personal bike. And the family reached out to us about 3 weeks ago and said, we have it available if it's something you'd like to share with the public. And of course, we were over the moon. We thought that was a terrific idea, loved it. And so we were able to make it happen, and it's up on display at the museum right now.
Tell me a little bit about the bike. Other than it's owned by Uecker, that makes it
Yeah.
special, give me a little bit of detail about this bike.
Well, it's a 93 Harley-Davidson lowrider, which is a road bike. It's over road bike. It's the only Harley-Davidson that Bob ever owned.
Wow.
And he enjoyed riding it. He rode it around Milwaukee and Wisconsin, at the ballpark, and he even shipped it to Arizona so that he could ride around Arizona during spring training. The really unique thing about it, though, is the paint job of the tank. He had it custom painted for himself with his number 9 and Harley Davidson and a baseball bat, and it's just really cool. We've had it out for just about a week now, and people absolutely love it.
What an incredibly generous thing for the Euchre family to do. I'm sure you had no idea that this was coming.
No, none at all. It's one of those wonderful pop-ups that happen in the museum world, where all of a sudden you get an email one day and it said, "Hey, what do you think about this idea?" And a lot of times you're not able to accommodate those. The window might be too small, or you have other things planned. But with this particular opportunity, it just happened to fall in a line for us. And that said, how could we pass up that opportunity, really?
I get a kick for of the museum for that reason because there's so many exhibits, more than 100 exhibits of Harley throughout the times and how the bike has developed. And there's just a story when you just look at the structure of the bike of like what was happening in the country at the time, where we were in terms of progress and our
Yes.
ingenuity.
Yes, the museum tells that overall story from the very beginning of Harley Davidson in 1903, and it carries it all the way up to the present. And it's a terrific visit, obviously for motorcyclists and Harley Davidson enthusiasts, but also for the general public. I think people are always surprised and amazed when they come here. If they're not Harley Davidson riders and enthusiasts, they're amazed at what they see and the uniqueness and the personal stories that you can find out about riders. It's just I mean, I'm I'm a bit uh, inside on this, but I can say it's a wonderful museum,
It
and I think
is.
it truly is. When the thing about the Bob Uecker exhibit is that's very short. We're only going to have that up for about 6 months, but we have other temporary exhibits up too. Right now, we have a larger exhibit called "This Is Me," which tells the story of 6 different Harley Davidson riders. It incorporates their personal stories and how they have interacted and enjoyed riding, and also how their lives intersected with their joy for riding in Harley Davidson. We also have an exhibit on the design and engineering of Harley Davidsons. That's a temporary exhibit that tells visitors about the story of the motor company and the design elements and what goes into actually coming up with a motorcycle and how it functions and what it looks like. And then we also have a third exhibit that's temporary called Easy Riders, which features African American Harley Davidson riders from the New York area. And that's a photo exhibit. So come and enjoy the museum. It's a great experience.
I just love looking at the photos that are behind you of like, oh my gosh, like that's the Harley gear back in the
Absolutely.
early 1900s, and it's just so much to take in at the museum. So it's always a new experience. If you've not been in a while, this is a perfect reason to get out and enjoy this exhibit. Only 6 months. Bill, thank you so much for sharing this very special gift from the Uecker family with us here on the Wisconsin Live Desk and with the public.
It's my pleasure. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. What do you say? Easy riding? Like, what's the sign?
Let's ride.
Let's ride. All right, let's ride. Thanks a lot.